we were wrong. And only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand
What's going on,
mistakes
guys?
we have made.
Today sees the release of Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning demo,
What force
and
might
I thought I would just
weaken
bring you a video showing you
a
a quick,
force powerful
my
enough
first 20 minutes
even
gameplay really, and
and
my initial thoughts and impressions on what I've seen so far from EA's latest title. Now, as you can see, artwork I'm particularly impressed with. It looks really good, and you know, it has a different feel to many games out at the moment that are going for realism and etc. But this has got much more cartoony feel to it, and I quite like that. I think it's different and it works, if I'm honest with you. The initial intro you get a very good backstory. You know, you fill in, you know what's going on to the point where the game actually starts. As with all RPGs, well, certainly all the ones I've played, you initially get to pick your race and your character attributes, shall we say, and there's quite a wide choice here. You can go from pretty much anything you want for a more warrior skill set or a magical skill set, and then you've got loads and loads of customization to your character, so you can have him looking any way you want. The only downside is there's no female counterpart that I've seen, but unless I'm completely missing something and being a bit blind, but it seems male only. So there you go, that's probably the only downside to some of the female gamers out there. But such is life. I went for this guy because he's got an epic moustache. And some Pat Butcher earrings, which I thought looked nice. Pretty. Okay, when the game actually starts, you get a pretty good introduction onto how everything works, from controlling your character to using your weapons, selecting your inventory, equipping different items, etc, etc. Even when the combat starts, it constantly gives you prompts telling you what to do and how you control it. The combat itself is quite fluid, if not a little bit monotonous. It's only one button controls really. With the sword it's a case of mashing X, and there's not much else to it. Okay, a few moves of your stick to make sure you're facing the right direction, but that's all. You can go along, you can pick up different weapons, armour items, swords, shields, whatever. It's all there for you really, but there's not much to it from the initial bit that I've played anyway, the actual combat system itself. Got a few sneak attacks or stealth attack thrown in for good measure. I'm sure they will come into play a lot more further down the line. You've also got the addition of magic and all the other odds and ends that you'll find and have come to expect out of an RPG, including spiders in a dungeon. Not seen those recently. But yeah, overall, I'm quite impressed with the combat system. I'm quite impressed with how it all works. It's a little bit buggy, but it is only a demo. Like this here, walking around trying to talk to characters that didn't want to speak to me, and it kind of slowed my progress. But overall, it looks good. It feels good to play. There's no difficulty in controlling things. The story itself seems quite interesting. And yeah, if you have room for one more RPG in your life at the moment, I'd suggest you give this a go. It's quite a large download, it's 1.9 gig, but it'd be worth it. So thanks guys, take it easy.
And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might